the book that you say you believe in, if you believe in Bible, right? And not only shrimp,
Damn.
crab, and
And you're also
well, this
reading
is
the Old
in
Testament.
yeah,
Yeah,
this is
that
in
sounds like some
any.
straight Old Testament shit right there.
It
Well,
is.
it's
It's
in
the
the New
Leviticus
Testament
law.
as well. I could read it for you in the New Testament, right? It's in both of them, right? By the way, I'm a
And
biblical
what did Jesus
scholar,
say?
right? Say what?
What did Jesus say about that, though? It's not what goes out of
I'll,
your
Yeah.
I'll
mouth.
read it.
Right.
That's a good point. And I'll read you exactly what he said about that. Okay.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, me too. We were together in
yeah,
prison.
those Bible studies they weren't worth anything because most no disrespect, but
Why?
most
Why
likely they
weren't
were
they worth?
Christian because they probably taught you either Christianity, Judaism, or Roman Catholicism, right? The Bible's actually against all of those religions, right? So like I'll give you an example. I'll give you a couple examples. Okay,
Yeah.
still, right? I'll give you an example. In Christianity, that right, and the Bible is against being a Muslim. You see what I'm saying? So
Oh yeah.
now, for example, right? People say that Christ died for everybody's sins, right? That's a church tradition, right? Because the Bible's
Dude.
exactly there we go, John 3:16, right? But nobody told you what the word world meant in the Greek, right? Nobody told anyone this, right? Because when you read that, you think it means everybody on the planet. Nobody studies that, right? But according to the biblical text, Christ only died for the so-called blacks, Hispanics, Native, and Seminole Indians, and he says this out of his own mouth. Yeah, it's in the Greek.
It's in the Greek.
Well, the New Testament it was written in Greek.
Yeah, the Orthodox are Greeks and the fucking Roman Catholics
Yeah,
are
but if you're talking about the
Latin.
Old Testament, then you're talking about Hebrew. You see what I'm saying? But Christ was prophesied in the Old Testament as well. But I'm talking specifically about what Christ said
So
out of his own mouth.
what's
I
your
don't know, bro. I
point?
think it was pretty universal, man. I think it was to die for everybody's sins. If I'm not
Nah.
mistaken.
I'm gonna read it. I'm gonna read it for you.
What's
I'm
your
gonna read it
point?
for you.
What's
I'm
your
gonna read it
point,
for
though?
you.
Really, I just
Well,
want to
I'm
know what
trying
your
to.
point is.
Well, yeah, everybody's kind of. Well, no. I'm trying to. What I'm trying to do is show
I
you
want to
guys
know
that it's
what's
a
going
sin.
on with the lobster, though. Like, what was that all about?
A
That's where I
sin
was
to
going
what?
to, but
Like
everyone
something to do
keeps
with like rich
asking,
people or
kind of.
some shit? Like
No, everyone kind of keeps
overindulgence?
taking me somewhere else. So
No, I'm
I'm
asking
trying
for
to.
it.
All right,
It's
I'll let
You're
hard
you
just
talk.
to
you're
juggle.
taking a roundabout way to get there. You know what I mean? In a way, you might have to do that in most cases, but you know,
Right. Okay.
just curious where you're going.
Okay. So I'll start with the shrimp, crab, and lobster first. Then if there's anything else, then we'll dive into that. We got to get going too as well. But according to the biblical text,
Yeah,
I'll
yeah.
read it for you, right? So this is the book of Leviticus, chapter 11 and verses 9 through 12, right? And it's what it say, right? It says, these shall ye eat of all that are in the waters, whatsoever hath fins and scales. Okay, so you can eat whatever has fins and scales in the water, right? Meaning you can eat bass, salmon, bluegill, red snapper, not dolphin. You can eat these type of creatures, right? But this is what you can't eat. Verse 10, it says, and all that have not fins and scales in the seas and in the rivers, and of all that move in the waters, and of any living thing that is in the waters, they shall be an abomination unto you. Ye shall not eat of their flesh, right? Ye shall have their carcasses an abomination. So it's an abomination to eat shrimp, crab, lobster, whale meat, shark meat, oysters. You want to try, everyone loves clam chowder. Clams do not have fins and scales. Catfish, right? A lot of people. There you go, right? So all of these creatures do not have both fins and scales. So my ending message, and then if you guys want to ask something else, then it's fine. My ending message is to all those of you who do believe in the Bible, right? If you continue to eat the flesh of these creatures, such as shrimp, crab, lobster, catfish, and anything else that lives in the waters that does not have both fins and scales together, right? You will not make it into the kingdom of heaven, thus saith the Lord. And if anybody wants to read that, right? That is the book of Leviticus, chapter 11, and verses 9 through
There's a car
12,
pulling up on you,
to
mate.
read that thing for yourself, right?
Yeah, he gonna leave us alone.
Okay, well, we'll read that. What race is your father's father?
Why you keep talking about race?
Well, the God of the Bible is racist when you read it. Have you read it? Have you ever read Who's Allowed into the Kingdom of Heaven? How'd you guys get way over there?
Got another one over here.
I'm on my way. On my way.
Yep. Push left to get to this rock if we can.
I'm gonna get a nade over there.
Oh, are you with him? Or are you fighting with him or not?
Yeah, we're in a gunfight right now.
Knock one.
Or what's up? Why you not I can't see what it is in the map.
I'm right by
You helping or what?
Yep. One down. Copy. He's knocked. Must be one more.
Containers knocked.
Yep.
There was one more on this hill.
Back
somewhere.
up.
One
Back
more on
up.
the container, I think.
Pink.
Oh, I thought you.
Yeah, one more on the container. Okay, I'm going right. He down, he's an insta.
Yep, I got my kill. Oh, he downed your ass.
Snap.
Yeah, I was inside the
That's
container.
crazy.
That should not even killed me.
That's wild,
Like,
bro.
in the back of the container, man. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah, right?
Correct.
Man. I like bacon.
Yeah,
Because it's
that's
a sin
like
to eat
a,
pork.
that's an
according to the
Islamic thing,
Bible.
no? Don't Christians eat pork?
Well, you know what's interesting? Islam actually gets that from the Bible because it was in the Bible thousands of years before Islam was even created. That's where they get it from, as well as the fins and scales. They get that commandment from the Bible as well, right? It was always in Torah law. It's just Christians don't really they don't teach you this in. Well, the Torah is the first 5 books of the Bible, but I get what you're saying. Yeah, I
It
get
totally
what you're
tripped
saying.
me out when I picked up a book in the Federal Transfer Center when we were going to real big boy prison, and it was like a story about Adam and Eve that I had never heard before, and then they didn't have no cover on it, and I turned found the cover page or whatever, and it was stories from the Quran. I was like, whoa. That's different, and that's before I knew anything about Islam. I had some homeboys that were Muslim in prison, and really, I don't know, say I didn't study it enough to know a lot about it, but I know some Muslims. I know some dudes that were Muslim. I know what they're supposed to be about, and not what they're portrayed to be about. I guess.
Mm-hmm. Right. Well, the
I
Muslim.
know
Like,
what the non-radicalized Muslim is like.
right. When you really study
guess.
Islam and study Muhammad, like if you read the Hadith tells you these things as well. If you read the Injil, the Hadith, and the Quran, you'll find out that the Islam was just plagiarized from the Bible. Like Muhammad, he was a camel driver, couldn't read and write, and he went around Medina and everywhere, right? And he was hanging out with the Jews, right? The so-called African Americans today. They're the biblical Jews according to the Bible. Their race was stolen in slavery, right? So they're people posing to be Jews. The people with the curly sideburns with the hot yarmulkes on, these people aren't Jews, right? According to the Bible, the so-called African Americans are Jews, right? What's the name's coming? The zone's coming. So he was hanging around them. You can read this in the Hadith too. Abi Dawood. I actually read this literally last night because I was talking to somebody about this, right? And all he did was copy the Jews, and he formed his own religion called Islam. That's why it's so similar. That's why Islam is so similar. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't eat pork. Can't
Abrahamic
eat
faiths.
Yeah, they're Abrahamic.
Yeah,
Right, exactly.
all the Abrahamic ones are similar. Yeah.
Now, I may be out in left field. Hold on. Wait a minute. Let me excuse my language. Let me get in the back of this car and Google something real quick.
Go get one. What's up with one?
Yeah, I don't know.
Eating some breakfast donuts?
Fundamental Islam can get taken out of context a little bit, I think. But
yeah, you gotta study Islam.
And stuff like that is super cool. I'm on board with that.
Yeah, Ishmael and Isaac, his Abraham's sons, right? Ishmael was the born of the prostitute, and
Yeah,
Isaac
the
was
New
born later
Testament.
of his wife. And because he went against the Lord's words, Ishmael was guaranteed to never get the, or to get the, what do you say? He would give him the riches of this earth, or the kingdoms of this earth.
I mean, close.
And
Are you reading
then,
from the Quran or the Bible? 'Cause that's not what the Bible says.
what does the Bible say about that?
Because you're close though. You're close. So everything you said is right upon to. It's not because he sinned. God has a chosen seed, right? You can read about that in Genesis 17:20
Well,
on down.
God told him
And the seed was through the chosen seed was
he
through
would give
Isaac.
him a wife with Sarah, right, his wife, and he went against that and had a child with her.
No. You talking about Rebecca?
Rebecca was his wife. Rebecca.
Sarah was Abraham's wife.
Right.
So that's what I'm saying. You off, but you're not like off. You just one off. You feel me? So,
That's what I'm asking. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
so Ishmael and Isaac. Long story short, Ishmael and Isaac. Ishmael, the Muslim faith came from Ishmael. The Jewish faith.
Yeah, because they're
Isaac.
Ishmaelites. The Arabs are the so-called Ishmaelites of the Bible. Everybody has a
Hey, we got
name.
assholes this way, on our left.
But you wanna go? You wanna go over there or what?
Oh, one on the tree right there by himself too.
Damn. Oh, that's a little bit of. I don't have a scope, you guys.
I don't have any. Yeah, I don't got any scopes. Let's just leave this shit.
All right, then we won't.
What do you want to fight them and try to take their scopes?
Nope.
Or how do you want to do it?
Not if you ain't
We're gonna have to pull up. We're gonna have to pull up real close if we do that. If I can't shoot,
because we're kind of where we should be though.
Whoa.
We're kind of where we should be. We're like right in the middle of the zone.
We need loot though. Let's find some buildings to hit. That's still hurting.
Yeah, the one we're trying to hit, they're in there. That's what I'm saying. You want to try to take it over? That's all we can do.
I mean, fuck. If there's not much else going on, I guess we're gonna have to.
Yeah, we can go ahead and try to take their breakfast donuts.
Hey, it's all good, man. The Lord is on our side. We can't lose. Let's go.
Oh, I had a red dot at least. I didn't even know that.
We got one on the hill, 285, getting in a car.
Yeah, we're rotating right.
I got sniped from the side.
Boy,
I don't know where they're right downhill from us.
They rotated right.
Come this way. Come this way.
I am. They're right downhill.
Here. Matter of fact.
There's one, the one northeast, 30 on the hill, peeking over the top of the hill.
Damn, he's right here. He's behind the trees. Two of them. They knew that we were coming. Two of them, boss. Two of them.
Yeah, we approached that all wrong.
Yeah. If we had scopes, though,
That dude was going to let. That dude was in left field. I don't think he had a point other than God is racist. Oh, there he is. Hey. That's not God is racist. That dude was wild. Yep. No shrimp and catfish for you. Bacon.
Yeah, fuck, man. I like fucking crab, but I fucking guess I have to put away.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
is this the same team I just played with?
Yes, sir.
Oh, snap.
Yeah.
Same guys.
Oh, okay. What was about the shrimp?
Or like a congregation.
So the big thing is, you because you feel like there's a lack of knowledge out there about what we should and shouldn't be eating.
Hey, I mean, he was right. I didn't know shit about that.
I've studied it.
Okay, mic check. Can y'all hear me?
Mm-mm.
All right, so I'm back here. I got PS4, so it chops out. So you said what again? The message. You said your message was.
Your message is your big point is that you want to spread the message that of what we are, and for people to have some kind of knowledge of what we are and aren't supposed to eat as Christians.
Yeah, well, yeah,
That's a big part of your message, right?
Not really as Christians, but
As
well,
Christians.
I'll take it. I'll take it. Sure. How about this? How about this? How about this? Everybody. I'll take it. Everybody. Yeah, everybody. I'll take that. I'll take it.
Everybody. Yeah, well, yeah, everybody's God's children, right? What all
Nah,
God's
that's
children
Except
are.
the Egyptians. You gotta
Hey
remember
man,
the
no,
Egyptians,
no.
too.
Everybody is not God's children, and the Bible tells you that. Want me to read that for you? Yeah, I'll read it for you. Let me follow up. Read you that at the Bible, dog. I'll read you. You gotta read the Bible, man, because we have a lot of it's called church tradition, man. You know, and it bewilders us. It bewilders us a lot. Nah, you're not supposed to
I
read the
just find
Bible like a
myself
book.
skipping fucking verses
The
when I
Bible,
do that.
nah, the Bible tells you how to read it. Here, let me show you how the Bible tells you how to read it. Right. Watch. Here's the book of. I'm gonna show you. Out the Bible. The Bible teaches you how to get understanding from it. Like when people read it like a novel, like one page, turn the next page, they can't understand what they're reading. You know what I mean? They get everything all mixed up. Okay.
I've got
So here,
somewhere
let me read
I've
this
got
real
a
quick.
book that is the Bible laid out in a timeline that gives you that diagram.
Chronological.
Yeah,
Okay,
chronological.
that's what's up.
That way you can go through it like that and make more sense of the events that are happening in a timely fashion. You know what I mean?
Okay, that would be more. Yeah. Okay, so this is how the Bible say to read it. And there's another thing. The Bible says God is not going to allow you to understand the Bible if you don't do something. And I'm going to read that out the Bible as well, right? I'm going to get that queued up. 111 and 10, right here. Okay, so here. So this is how the Bible say to read it. It says, this is Isaiah chapter 28 and verse 9. It says, whom shall he teach knowledge and whom shall he make to understand doctrine? So Isaiah is saying, who's going to understand this Bible, right? In layman terms, who's going to understand this thing? It says, them that are weaned from the milk and drawn from the breast, meaning them that learn, you start over at learn like child, learn slow. And it says, for precept must be, this is how you learn. It says, for precept must be upon precept. It says, precept upon precept, line upon line, here a little and that a little. You know what precept upon precept means? It means there'll be something in a verse of Daniel which will explain something that maybe Revelation was talking
There's
about.
2 4-time scopes in this room. Everybody grab one.
I got my scan for this too. I got my scan.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna read you one more. I'm gonna read you one more other verse that tells you that God's not gonna let you understand the Bible if you don't do one thing. So here's Psalms 111 and 10. It says, the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. It says, a good understanding. I'm gonna repeat what it says. It says, a good understanding have all they that do his commandments. All right. So if you don't keep the commandments of God, when you read the Bible, you're not gonna understand it. That's what God said. So if you're eating pork and you're eating shrimp, crab, and lobster, and you read the Bible, you're not going to understand it. That's why everybody says, well, Christ died. Great people say God loves everybody. You know God hates one race in the Bible? He tells you out of his own mouth. He hates one race of people. And you can guess who it is. You can guess who it is. If you look at history, you can guess who it is.
Well, I'm gonna say it's either the
he
Romans or
told-
the Egyptians. Am I right?
No, it's the
Very
the
good guess.
Canaanites.
No, it is who you would call
The
the
Moors,
Caucasian
right?
race today. No, they're called the Edomites in the Bible.
But he told the Jews to kill. Well, it may be right though. He told the Jews to kill all of every
All
man,
the
woman,
Amalekites.
woman, and child
Yes,
of
sir.
the Amalekites. There you
Yes,
go.
those are that's the Caucasian race today. Right?
I never heard that take on it.
Yeah, well, when you read Genesis 25 and 25, if you study,
I've always
I mean,
heard
most of this
and been
shit
told
happened in
that
the
that
Middle
was
East,
Islam.
right?
That the I guess what you're saying is Malachites are the Islams today.
Wait, Malachi is the Islam? What you mean?
Like you just said that they're the Caucasian race
Oh,
today,
Amalekites?
right?
Oh yeah, you said
I'm a
Malachite. Yeah.
Malachite, right?
Well, if is what's the race
So
of your father's father?
white,
Okay, like
Irish,
what type of white? Like is he
Caucasian,
Russian or?
European,
Straight Catholic,
Oh,
man. It's the worst type.
okay,
Fuck.
okay,
the
yeah.
worst
So
type.
if what you're saying is true, then you would be the Edomite. You know what I mean? Which is not a good thing, unfortunately. But if you have faith in
But it really
Christ,
doesn't matter because I'm not judged or treated by any of that shit that I didn't do, right? So
nah, that's not true. That's not true. I'm gonna read it for you in the Bible, right? So you have
so then
your race.
your secondary point is that God's racist and
Yes, but you guys wait. You guys are going everywhere. Let's solve
Yes,
one.
but
Yeah, you keep,
why
whenever
not?
one question gets asked,
Yes, but
I'm finna
I
answer
like
it, but
the
then another
honesty,
one.
man.
Yeah, yeah. So
That's what
so
it's
here's the
going
book
for.
of Isaiah chapter 14 and verse 20 21. It says, "Prepare slaughter for his children for the iniquity of their fathers, that they do not rise or possess the land nor fill the face of the world with cities." So the Bible says, God punishes children for what their forefathers did, right? So the forefathers of the Edomites, they have a big, big judgment when you read the book of Obadiah, which would be the so-called Caucasian race. Again, they're called the Edomites in the Bible. So the Edomites, their ancestors, right, which unfortunately would be you, but your ancestors unfortunately raped, robbed, and murdered and took over lands of the children of Israel, the blacks, Hispanics, Native, and Seminole Indians. Those are God's chosen people. They're called the Hebrew Israelites in the Bible. We said what? That's actually correct because the so-called the yes the so-called Mexicans are actually, before that they were called Azteca or the Aztecs, and before
Yeah,
that
you can tell
biblical
when you look at
they're
Nate.
called the Hebrew Israelites from the tribe of Issachar. So that's their biblical name of a Mexican, is a Hebrew Israelite from the tribe of Issachar. So that's their biblical race. So yeah, the Edomites, man, they have a big judgment, man. That's getting ready to play out here soon as we see their
But
kingdom
yeah,
is
just on your
falling.
point
So
about like the fucking races and shit, didn't like God do that intentionally? Remember like the New Test or Old Testament, there was like the Tower of Babel. Everyone was big in this huge tower in the beginning. Everybody spoke the same language and shit, and then God scattered everybody like across the world to like
yeah,
so he had to
yeah,
build that
Genesis
tower.
11,
Yeah, the Tower
exactly.
of Babel or whatever. So it's like
Yeah, right
seems
here.
intentional.
Exactly. So it said, look, this is Genesis 11 and 9. It says, therefore, uh, is the name of it called Babel, because the Lord did there confound the language of all the earth, and from thence did the Lord scatter them abroad upon the face of the earth. So the Lord never wanted people to join together, right? He's always separated everybody. He always wanted everybody separate. So the Lord always divided the nations. People, we wanted to join together. But when races join together, that's when problems happen, right? So God wants one race over here, another race over here, another race over here. But people, we think that we
Golly.
can live in America and everybody can just join up, and then you have conflict. The Asians don't like them, the whites don't like the blacks, you know what I'm saying? But it's all part of what God said. We're not supposed to join up anyway. JS9. Ooh. Y'all
Hell
rock with
yeah.
the JS9? Ooh, I'm thinking about it. I think I'm okay. We catch up with y'all. We got to get up out of here. Right, right.
He said, "No,
Hey man,
yes, that's it."
hey man, if you were a preacher, spicy, I fucking or no slaps, I'd come to fucking church every Sunday. I tell you that. That shit's
Would
entertaining
you
as
really?
fuck.
A lot of people hate what I say. I teach thousands of people online. A lot of people hate what I say. Get a
Well,
lot
because
of.
I mean, you're going against the grain. It's all about like universal love and Jesus died for all our sins. You're just like, nah, he divided everybody. He wants us to be different. Fucking there's.
Right, and that goes into what we was established before as church tradition. So when pastors and these people, they go in on the church on Sunday, what they do is, again, they preach church tradition. So because they can't really tell you the truth, because if you start telling the truth, Like let's say you have 100 people and they're gonna want to leave. We want to go. Yeah, I mean, you gotta make people feel good. Tell them God loves everybody. Tell them Christ died for everybody, so that they feel good. So then when you pass that tithe and play it around, you know it's a sin for pastors to take tithe. Let me read you something. Let me read you something. Read you something. Nah, nah, nah. I'm gonna show you something. Right, but I'm gonna show you who's allowed to take the tenth. I'm gonna show you if it's a pastor or if it's somebody else. I'm gonna show you that. They won't read you this. Hey, they won't read you this in it. You know, it's not supposed to be the church. Your pastor will never read you this. So this is the book of Numbers, chapter 18 and verse 24. It says, "But the tithes," right? So that's the context. It says, "But the tithes of the children of Israel, which they offer as a heave offering unto the Lord, I have given to the Levites to inherit." You know who the Levites are today? Probably not. They're the Haitian bloodline today. The Haitians. When you look at so them people, most of them people from Haiti, these people are the
Oh
only
my god.
people allowed to take tithes. A Haitian person, like even me, I will be a so-called African American, a Hebrew Israelite from the tribe of Judah. Even with my knowledge, I'm not allowed to take tithes. We gotta keep pushing. No. I read it again. It says, "But the tithes of the children of Israel, which they offer as a heave offering unto the Lord, I have given to the Levites to inherit. Therefore I have said unto them, among the children of Israel, they have no inheritance." Right? So God says the Levites are supposed to take the tithes. And he was speaking to the children of Israel.
So what
So the
tells you that
blacks
the Levites are the Haitians today?
because when
I'm
you read
asking.
the curses in the right, when you read the curses of the book of Deuteronomy 28, it gives you a list of curses that only happen to the Israelites. This is how you can figure out that the people that say they Jews with the curly sideburns, they not the Jews, because God said he was going to put them in slavery on ships, whoever the Jews were and the Israelites. He said, if you keep breaking my laws, I'm going to put you on. All this stuff is in the Bible. A lot of people don't know. Why did the transatlantic slave trade happen? Why did you people don't know? You know, God is, he knows these things, right? But he's the one that did it. Because in Deuteronomy 28, I'll read it for you. I'll read it for you. I'll read it for you. Read it for you. Ain't gonna teach you none of this stuff, bruh. I'm telling you, man, for real, for real. Your church gonna leave. Hey, breaking, yeah, because the Israelites, exactly. And yeah, so no, what God said, I'm gonna read what God said. God said, if you keep my commandments, you're gonna be the top nation. Meaning blacks, Hispanics, Native and Seminole Indians are supposed to be the top nation. They're supposed to own all the banks. They're supposed to own all Viacom. They're supposed to do all that, right? But God says, if you break my commandments, then I'm gonna send another race that's gonna come over and enslave you. They're gonna put yokes of iron on your neck. They're gonna take you as slaves, and they're gonna sell you on these auction blocks if you keep playing with me. And what did we do? We didn't listen to God. So God did exactly what he said he was going to do. He sent us into slavery on ships. You know what I'm saying? And when I say that, meaning
Got one on me.
he's would never said that too. Hey, we gotta regroup. We gotta regroup. Let's back up and
Too fast, boy.
because if you get smoked, it's what's called revival distance. See that? See that?
It's because of the Bible?
Oh, hey, one got a car. He's finna slide.
Did you just say
Oh,
I
yeah.
got smoked because of the Bible?
Nah. I said we need to be in revival distance.
Revival distance.
If we're not in revival distance, when you get smoked, I call it the one punch outie. You smoke, that's it. One punch outie. I don't like one punch outies. Damn, they are shooting at you something crazy. Seems like they're trying to take your breakfast donuts. Hey, how about you use that car and come get us out the zone? I don't know what you got going on over there. Come get us out the zone, buddy. You'll get number 3. He way back there in the zone. You come get me and get us up out of here. Here, give me first. Give me first while you running around. My bad. I'm right next to you. I'm right next to you. I'm right next to you.
Too late. Cars.
You got a
halfway
ship, you
dead.
said?
Shit. I can't even see it anymore on maps.
So we going to get some breakfast donuts.
I don't know.
Oh, you didn't get the chip yet?
No, to your left. Yep. Yeah, I don't know.
I hear him. I hear him. I heard another car. Gotta be quick.
On the rock. Go to the rock. Go to the car.
We gotta get out of here. We gotta get out of here. They can hill peek us.
Yeah, I don't know where my shit is.
One, where you going? One! Why are you leaving one? Come on, one.
Right
We're
there's my
supposed to be
box.
getting breakfast donuts.
Hell yeah, they do.
Alright. Okay, 1 second. You're gonna need smokes. You're gonna need smokes. Alright, come on. I didn't have no heals, so I had to. Got 15 bandages. The zone thing is right there, right next to you. It's next to you. It's next to you. Right, next to you.
We don't have a blue chip.
Oh, you don't? Well, then let's use the car to get out of the blue. What are you guys doing? The blue's coming again. What are you guys doing? Never going to Grand Canyon place. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. I don't have any heals for this.
Nah, other one.
What's you guys' levels, huh? One silver, number 2. You're the. Come on, come on. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing, man?
He's coming.
Why'd you do? What are you doing, man? Why'd you go on this rampage for?
PUBG.
Right. Well, my point is, can you give me a little time?
Yeah, I get busy. I gotta take her to work at 4. I gotta take Lucas to the doctor's at 4:20, and then I'll be back around like 5. I'm free.
Alright, well, let's plan on playing Smoking at 5, and we'll talk then.
All right. Who? No, he plays PUBG. Either one of us.
People who wax their taint.
Neither one of us have Call of Duty downloaded on our consoles. Huh?
I tell you what.
Bunch of sweaties on Call of Duty, old boy. Let me stick somebody in front of somebody and let them shoot him. Like we're in the Wild West.
goes.
Julian?
I don't care where we go, yo. I'm just here for the ride.
Julian.
Get Nacho cheese Lunchables coming in. Hitting. Fresh golem.
So did you know that God's racist and you're not supposed to eat catfish? Shrimp and catfish.
Scrapfish?
That makes sense because it's usually not white people that want catfish.
I like catfish.
Are you white?
No, God's racist against white people.
Oh yeah. No,
Yeah, no, yeah, it's the other way. It's not what you were thinking. I don't know. That's kind of racist. Like, whoa.
He don't give a fuck, yo.
hey, I didn't hit a stupid monkey yet. Fuck.
You didn't go there yet.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Comes quick, boy. I don't give a fuck. Anybody.